Welcome back. So this video I am going to be discussing price action. As you can see, I do have my quarters theory on my chart already plotted out. I like it to be nice and clean, so I have actually this one's not, I have them at a nice transparent level so it doesn't really get in the way of my charting. There we go. Okay, so let's remove this right here. I had a chart that was showing where price was going to go to, and it actually went perfectly. So let's just take something real simple, something real easy to do in reference to trading, and let's talk about always entries is what I get a lot of questions in reference to, and how to use and to get into entries. So we're going to start from the top. Actually, let's see where we can start. Let's start from the bottom here. So we see price, we have come down, reached small retracement, then we've come down again, and we have a reversal pattern. So if this would be a nice entry here because we have a morning star. That is a reversal pattern. It's actually right below a quarter point, 124.5. Usually price comes down and then breaks it, and sometimes it rises back forward. So if you don't get in on this morning star, what could you do? For buys, you'll be looking for ceilings, or you're going to be looking for resistance. So we've got resistance right here. Put it right at the body. You can put it at the body, you can put it at the wick. Doesn't make a difference. So once price comes down, makes this ceiling or makes this level of resistance and continues to fall, mark off with your trend line tool right there. And once price comes up and actually breaks it, there's your entry. You can enter it here, or you can enter right here. Price comes back down again. Look for more than one candle. So this wouldn't really be considered for me to be a retracement, a good retracement, because there's only one candle. I personally like to look for more than one candle. So we see here price has come down. It has broken this ceiling. It hasn't broken, and it has respected the ceiling, and you know that it's respected because you'll see multiple candles, bullish and bearish, at the same level. So therefore you have another ceiling. Prices come down, it's created a bullish, and then another bearish, and then a bullish, and then it has come down again. You have two more candles, so you can mark this off as a level of resistance as well. And what has happened? So again, once price breaks above and closes above the ceiling, there is your entry. You also have another entry right here. So prices come down, did a small pullback, broke above. You could have entered right there. So as you're marking off, and I don't want to put that there, I'm just going to use the trend lines for ceilings and floors. So as you're marking off these levels, as you're going with the flow of the market, meaning that you're following it. This is a 1 hour chart, so it's actually quite nice because you're not in a rush. Every candle is an hour. So this candle is closed, there's your entry. This candle is closed, there's another entry. So technically you have 1, 2, 3 inches, and this is how you would actually stack your trades. You actually have another entry down here as well. Well, no, because there's only one candle. I don't do the one candle. So price has come all the way up here. It has come down, and you're just following the market. You know, you can draw it all the way out if you want to. I like to just tend to keep it kind of close in that area. Prices come down. It has created another ceiling, another resistance level right here. And you mark it off. Price is closed above. There's your entry. Stop loss just below. And then it takes off. And there's your second entry right here. Then it takes off. Of course, you always want to pay attention to your major structure levels, your major key levels, the sensitive areas. So price moved up, and it showed some resistance here at the 126,750. The question is, are we still going to be buying? Not for sure. So what happens? You draw your ceiling right here. Price comes down. You have another ceiling. The price continues to drop. It actually breaks the floor, and this is where you have to you want to really begin to pay attention. So it breaks the floor here. You can measure it all the way across if you want some points. Okay, so you have like a little bit of a consolidation, and so what you're now seeing, the price has come down. It's created low, which is retesting this area, created a lower high, and then it made a lower low. So this is where you would stop and say, okay, something's going on here. We may be in what we call a trend change. And then what has happened? We've come back up into this little consolidation area and retested. So we have a evening star here. Again, my last video when we spoke about bearish pressure or pressure running into key points. So we have bearish pressure. We have an institutional move here into a sensitive level. Then we have a pullback. Then we have an evening star, and a pullback, and we create a lower low. So we have a high, a higher low, a lower high, a lower low. So now we want to stop and think, okay, we may be getting into a trend change. So what happens is we come back up and we retest this area. We still have not created a new higher high. And what happens? We break this level here again and we create a lower low. And now we have confirmed that we have now entered into a trend change, and now we're in a downtrend. So the question is really, how would I have traded this area? It can be a little tricky. It's going to take a lot of patience. You would have to definitely sit and wait. I personally wait to see what's going on. If it technically is a trend change, I'm starting to see more bearish pressure than bullish pressure. So it's to me indicating that the bears are definitely coming in to take control. They just have not made their move.